What is up everybody? In this video we are comparing the brand new Nike Pegasus 38 against the Nike Miler 2. Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to 40 Runs. How are we all doing, people? Let me know in the comments of why you're down there. Tell me, which one are you looking at? Which one have you got? Looking at the new Pegasus 38, or maybe you're going to go for the Miler 2. Now I thought this would be a cool sort of match up because maybe you're looking on the Nike website and you're going, they're both the same sort of money-ish. Which one do I go for? They've both got React in it, all that kind of stuff. But in this video, hopefully I'm going to help you out. So let's get stuck in. Okay, so where do we start? Let's do stats and features first before we get into which one I prefer and why. And we'll start with Pegasus 38. What do you think? So the Pegasus 38 is a great improvement over the 37. Pretty much the same shoe from the sort of here down. They've changed the upper. So we've got React foam and air zoom units in the front of the shoe. It is coming in terms of weight at just under 11 ounces for my UK 9.5. So what's that, 310 odd grams. We've got engineered mesh upper, said the React foam with the zoom air units, 10mm drop, and it's 105 pounds, fits true to size, by the way. And then we've got the Nike React Miler 2. And this shoe is on the website, I think 115 pounds. I better check. Should have probably checked first. Yeah, 115 pounds, 10mm drop, 300 and something grams. So again, it is heavy relative for a daily trainer, but it's pretty much in line with the Nike website. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's weigh this one. I'm going to run down and get Mrs. FORDY scales. Hold tight. Right, I'm back. Look, got them. Right, okay. Should have probably got this before I did the video, but I want to make sure we get this absolutely on the money in terms of weight, because I think it's interesting. So, right, so grams first, yeah. Nike Miler 2, 342 grams. Pegasus 38, 309 grams. Let's switch that over to ounces. We'll stick with the Pegasus 38. 10.95 ounces, and then let's go with the Miler 2, 12.1. So there you go, accurate reading. Finally, should have done this, got all that out before we started the video, my bad. Right, so relatively heavy, but obviously this is a lot heavier than this, and actually you can kind of feel it in hand. It just feels a little bit more dense. In terms of uppers and all that sort of stuff, this is definitely a thicker feeling upper. Both have got great outsoles, by the way, but I do prefer the Pegasus 38 outsole. This is a sort of lower feeling shoe, if that makes any sense, and a firmer shoe versus the Pegasus 38. The Pegasus 38 this year just feels that little bit softer than its predecessor, where the React in the Miler 2 feels the same, which is not a bad thing, but it definitely does feel that sort of, yeah, just thinner, lower to the ground in terms of contact. Width, this has definitely got a little bit more width in it than the Pegasus 38, but they updated the 38 and made it wider and more room in the toe box than the 37 anyway. But this is still feeling just as wide as its predecessor. There's definitely more real estate in the heel collar area of the Miler 2 versus the Peg, but they're both just as comfortable as each other. The lacing is better in the Pegasus 38. I think overall in terms of looks, the Pegasus 38 knocks it out of the park in terms of looks. Obviously it's the beauty in the eye of the beholder. Let me know in the comments, which one do you prefer in terms of looks? For me, I think the Pegasus just gets it. But yeah, okay, so talk about use next. So for me, the Miler 2, and I made a video about this, I use this predominantly for when I'm coaching and stuff like that. I like it because I can, you know, train in it, do what I need to do. It's stable. If I'm on my feet for a long time, it's comfortable with the React. There's plenty of room in there. It's breathable, and I can do loads in it. I do, you know, miles in it, but not massive miles in it. It's sort of shorter distances and that kind of stuff when I'm teaching. Where the Pegasus, which I have been wearing a little bit when I've been coaching, but it's definitely more of a daily trainer. I think this is more sort of walking lifestyle-y, sort of, if you're comparing the two. I just think the Pegasus 38 this year is such an improvement over its predecessor that it kills the Miler 2 in some respects. Not only the weight, but I just feel like the softness and the feedback from the shoe is definitely better than the Miler 2. Now that's not to say I'm not a fan of the Miler 2, people. Like I just said, I am wearing this to coaching and I like what it does for me. And as I said, I made a video clearly about this, that this shoe is in my sort of rotation to do a specific job. Where the Pegasus 38 is there as a daily trainer for me. And I can't recommend it enough for you if you're looking at Nike daily trainers. I think there are much better shoes out there outside the Nike sort of world. But if you're looking just for Nike, then the Pegasus 38 will do you just fine in terms of daily trainer. They do need to up their game, Nike, in terms of daily trainers. I know the Invincible, a lot of people absolutely love that shoe. But I just feel in terms of the Pegasus, they should come at it with something new, something fresh, something lighter, hopefully, and maybe a little bit more breathable and not as hot in terms of the upper. So out of these two, I would definitely steer you towards the Pegasus 38. There's nothing too wrong with the Miler 2. I think it's going to be a selective taste for the Miler 2. But if you're looking at just these two shoes, you've got to go for the Pegasus 38.